a better vault door than my other one. This one over here was actually one of the first piston doors that I ever made. I did a 4x4 and a 3x3 before this, but it is just, it's just huge. So I wanted to make a much simpler one over there. I've managed to keep it 3 blocks wide so far. So here's the extension, and that's just these blocks, and then here's the retraction, and these pistons push these 2 blocks back out. So far the door is looking pretty good. I got these top ones to push down, and I got this one to move out of the way. So here we go. It's pretty fast so far. Oh yeah. So it's all working. Now we just have to get this one to fire at the right time. So I think the entire door is now working. So when I flick this, everything comes up pretty fast, and it's still 3 blocks wide for the entire half of this. And this lever is just to power it. It's not counting. I'm not going to count it towards the width. And the way I powered the bottom pistons is I use an observer coming out from this piston and an observer coming out from this, which is initially being powered by the lever, and this piston is getting powered when these ones get powered, but this observer also updates this piston right here with this redstone dust here. And the way I made the top ones go, I just take an output from whenever these fire, the top ones will push down. And then for this one, pushing this block back, I just used this piston, which is powering this piston with this observer that it pulls down, so we don't get bud powering, and so that this one doesn't also push. So you'll see it'll push it back, but it won't push the entire thing. Yep, and it pushes right back. Alright, now I just have to copy this over here. This is the final test to see if this door works. Closing. Okay, let's check it. Everything seems to be good. Everything looks good. Alright, now for the opening. Oh my gosh, it worked. And it's only 3 blocks wide. Wow. Okay, do not count this. I'm not counting this part. That's just for powering it. I'm not going to count it. So I thought it would be nice to show you how everything works. So if you want to build it, you can. So I am just going to circle around and show you how everything works. So these are the observers powering the bottom. This is the hopper that turns it on. It does not need to be placed anywhere specific. Like, it doesn't have to go into anything, and it doesn't have to have any item in it. So this redstone dust would power this piston when it gets updated by these observers, which come out from this 2-tick repeater, which goes into this redstone torch, which goes up into the observer that powers the top piston, and that will move the bottom piston out, and it will get powered by this redstone torch. And same kind of thing on the other side. For the lever, I just used a redstone torch. And at the top, to power this piston right here that I'm staring at, to power it, we just have this observer being pushed up and down. And the reason that it's being powered by this piston, and you might notice, hey, when this piston pushes up, it's not going to power this. So, that's because it only has to push when it's coming in. If these blocks are coming out, it doesn't have to push. So with this is just powering all the top pistons. This observer goes in here, and this middle observer powers the two pistons on the side. And there you go. That's if you want to build it.